Okay, so in the adventures of rock wall climbing, we are going out with the Rock Climbing Club. What's the name of the club? NAU Climbing Club, in order to try to climb Priest Draw, which is outside of town a little ways. And let's see how my first attempt at bouldering in the real world goes. And I guess we will give you videos along the way. This is Sammy. I've made a new friend. He is the expert in the car of rock climbing at Priest Draw. And we are stopping to get gas because some of us know how to prepare, but most of us don't. And I think that about covers it. All of the video going forward will have no audio, so there will be some more fun copyright-free songs being played over it, so look out for that. Alright, so we've arrived. That is the first boulder. They call it triangle boulder. I try to tell them it's not a boulder, it's a rock. They wouldn't listen to me. So this is the first place we're going to. They say it's easy to get burned out here, but let's see how this goes, I guess.
Wondering where I'm going, but don't worry. On the right here, I'm about to climb up, and here I go. The vertical face was way too challenging for me, so I decided to take the easy route and get up there myself on the right hand side. Don't worry though, I got some video recording of me actually climbing it. This is not the climb that you just saw, this is actually a second take that I did. Here you can see one of the members of the NAU Climbing Association. This is Joe Bear. He is one of the more experienced guys, and I decided that I had to take a selfie in a couple of different angles. I don't know why, but that's what I decided to do, with that hair flip included. Now that Joe Bear is taking my spot, I have to give him the camera so that he can peer over the edge. He realizes he's too far away. He's got to scoot closer, and he starts looking over. And we get a good aerial view of Sammy climbing, and then he looks at us, and we creep away.
This is rock number 2, plaque holder. Named such after this rock, this plaque, probably.
I mean, it's honestly like a 50-50 shot whether it's actually named that or not, but like I wouldn't be surprised if that's what it is.
Hey, you're the vice president of a university climbing club. You know everything. Your word is gospel.
Man, plaque rock it is.
Although I may be new to this, I still can point out really cool features, and here we go. I look at this rock and I'm like, hey, that looks kind of cool, and then it turns out that we are actually walking towards it.
Like that little rock over there.
So this is Brain Rock.
Yeah, it's a great spot to warm up. If you want to practice your crack climbing skills, this is a fun place to like boulder around with only hand jams as well. I know of 2 knee bars that can be done on this formation. Yeah,
What is a knee bar, you may ask?
welcome. A knee bar is where, like, pretty much you tuck your knee into a rock so that you can, like, hands-free rest on it.
And you just lost the game. Don't worry, after some encouragement from the club, I decided to give it a go myself, thinking, hey, if anyone can do it, I can be able to do it, right? That would be wrong. I got about halfway up, and after struggling for the entire climb, I decided that it was not prudent of me to be able to do it, and I fall, and I Naruto run, apparently, and I look at the camera just absolutely ashamed, and try to play it off like I didn't know what I was just doing. Now you may be wondering what the spider kid on the left is doing. He drops down and just Jesus-is it. I have no idea why, but this kid is an absolute madman. Oh, don't you worry, I try it again, and I get a little bit higher up this time, but don't worry, I fall again. So I do eventually make it up to the top, and this is the view coming off of it, and doesn't that just look amazing? Now this is right by Brain Rock and is one of the most difficult sheer faces around there, and a lot of people failed, like this one right here. Now this guy is Nick, and he is the vice president of the club, and he's just absolutely decimating anyone else's time. He makes it up so quickly. Like, this is sped up, but at the same rate as everyone else's. Now this is kind of some heel holding traversing routes, and this kid is showing us how he would do it if you were walking it normally. This is the final location that we were climbing. This is called the Bat Cave, and it's all roofs, so you're climbing actually under this. And apparently, even though I did the least amount of climbing, I'm the only idiot who needs water. Now, in addition to needing water, I also needed food, and I did not bring any food, so Joe Bear shared a sandwich with me. That's right, I stole a real climber's food. After drinking all of my water and eating all of my food, I decided I did have to try it. So I did put my shoes on and I decided to give this route a go. Oh, did you miss it? Here, let me run it back for you. Oh, get one, try to move my... Nope, can't do it. I think this pose really sums up this whole route.